in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's love. Love is in the air. Whether you love or absolutely detest this day, it's the one day where Cupid can run around naked shooting arrows at people without being incarcerated. Now, when I try it, they call me crazy. Ow! Anyways, maybe you're looking forward to a day with your partner, or you're alone and you're binge watching my videos so that you don't feel alone. I thought it would be a good idea to help spread the love. I've compiled 21 of my favorite quotes from fantasy that express love. And now I'm gonna read them to you so that you feel loved. I hope you enjoy. Love is not about conquest. The truth is, a man can only find true love when he surrenders to it, when he opens his heart to the partner of his soul and says, "Here it is, the very essence of me. It is yours to nurture or destroy." David Gemmell, Lord of the Silver Bow. You are the harbor of my soul's journeying. Guy Gavriel K. Tigana. Quit being so hard on yourself. We are what we are. We love what we love. We don't need to justify it to anyone, not even to ourselves. Scott Lynch, The Republic of Thieves. In many ways, unwise love is the truest love. Anyone can love a thing because. That's as easy as putting a penny in your pocket. But to love something despite, to know the flaws and love them too, that is rare and pure and perfect. Patrick Rothfuss, The Wise Man's Fear. I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone. J.R.R. Tolkien, The Fellowship of the Ring. Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. Robert A. Heinlein, Stranger in a Strange Land. You have made a place in my heart where I thought there was no room for anything else. You have made flowers grow where I cultivated dust and stones. Robert Jordan, Shadow Rising. Love doesn't sit there like a stone. It has to be made like bread, remade all of the time, made new. Ursula K. Le Guin, The Lathe of Heaven. There is a primal reassurance in being touched, in knowing that someone else, someone close to you, wants to be touching you. There's a bone-deep security that goes with the brush of a human hand, a silent, reflex-level affirmation that someone is near, that someone cares. Jim Butcher, White Knight. It was well for him, with his chivalry and mysticism, to make the grand renunciation, but it takes two to make love, or to make a quarrel. She was not an infinite piece of property to be taken up or laid down at his convenience. You could not give up a human heart as you could give up drinking. The drink was yours, and you could give it up, but your lover's soul was not your own. It was not at your disposal. You had a duty towards it. T.H. White, The Once and Future King. She did not think it was love. She did not think it was love when she felt a curious ache and anxiety when he was not there. She did not think it was love as she felt relief wash over her when she received a note from him. She did not think it was love when she sometimes wondered what their lives would be like after 5, 10, 15 years together. The idea of love never crossed her mind. Robert Jackson Bennett, City of Stairs. Love is not a whim. Love is not a flower that fades with a few fleeting years. Love is a choice wedded to action. My husband and I choose you, and I will choose you every day for the rest of my life. Brent Weeks, The Blinding Knife. A marriage is always made up of two people who are prepared to swear that only the other one snores. Terry Pratchett, The Fifth Elephant. Love is like recognition. It's the moment when you catch sight of someone and you think, there is someone I have business with in this life. There is someone I was born to know. Daniel Abram, Rogues. All of us are lonely at some point or another, no matter how many people surround us. And then we meet someone who seems to understand. She smiles, and for a moment, the loneliness disappears. Helen Wecker, The Golem and the Genie. I have known you since the world was born. Everything you are is what you should be. Everything you should be is what you are. I know all of you, and there's nothing in you I do not love. Matthew Woodring Stover, Kane's Law. The heart is neither given nor stolen. The heart surrenders. Stephen Erickson, House of Chains. At first glance, the key and the lock it fits may seem very different. Different in shape, different in function, different in design. The man who looks at them without knowledge of their true nature might think them opposites, for one is meant to open and the other to keep closed. Yet, upon closer examination, he might see that without one, the other becomes useless. The wise man then sees that both lock and key were created for the same purpose. Brandon Sanderson, The Well of Ascension. How can you regret never having found true love? That's like saying you regret not being born a genius. People don't have control over such things. It either happens or it doesn't. It's a gift, a present that most never get. It's more like a miracle, really, when you think of it. I mean, first you have to find that person, and then you have to get to know them to realize just what they mean to you. That right there is ridiculously difficult. Then the person has to feel the same way about you. It's like searching for a specific snowflake, and even if you manage to find it, that's not good enough. You still have to find its matching pair. What are the odds? Michael J. Sullivan, heir of Novron. He wondered how it could have taken him so long to realize he cared for her, and he told her so, and she called him an idiot, and he declared that it was the finest thing that ever a man had been called. Neil Gaiman, Stardust. Well, she said, I should think it would do every man good to have a wife who isn't as in awe of him as everyone else is. Somebody has to keep you humble. Brandon Sanderson, Warbreaker. Let me know your favorite love quotes from fantasy in the comments, and a huge thank you to my patrons. Don't tell anybody, but I love you the most. Okay, I want to give a quick update about the group vacation I am hosting with TrovaTrip. If you missed it, I talk about it in more detail in this video, but basically, I'm hosting a group vacation. We can all meet up together and go on an adventure, and I am so excited. TrovaTrip is going to be building an itinerary for us. They're going to set us up with a local experienced guide. We're going to try some awesome food and possibly even explore some bookshops. I am so excited, and Katie is going to be coming along with me, and we both cannot wait to meet some of you guys and just go on an adventure together. It's gonna be so much fun. At the same time, it's a little nerve-wracking as well. I mean, Katie and I have not really traveled that much, so I think that traveling as a group will kind of make it an easier experience, and it's gonna be great to like make memories with you guys. Now, update time. We currently have 60 qualified responses. Now, the qualified responses are from those that are 18 years or older and have at least a $2,000 budget. Now, if we can get 100 responses by the end of the week, then TrovaTrip gives us a more advanced itinerary with more activities, and we get like a qualified TrovaTrip representative. I'm really hoping we can get 100 responses by the end of the week. So please make sure to fill out the survey in the description. Now, I want to tell you guys about the results so far. The top destinations that were voted for by you guys. At number 1, we have Japan, which I'm so excited about because that's where I really wanted to go. Then number 2 is Ireland. I would also love to go to Ireland. I'm not complaining. And then number 3, I was surprised about this one, but Iceland is number 3. I would love to go to all of those destinations, to be honest. I'm still hoping for Japan, but whatever you guys vote for, I'm good to go. Now, the best time of year to travel, you guys voted for August as number 1, September as number 2, and October as number 3. I think August or October would probably be best for me. I'm not too sure yet, though. But as soon as we get 100 qualified responses, then TrovaTrip can start building the adventure, and I can't wait. So make sure to fill out the survey, and yeah, that's the update. I'll see you soon.